Hello, Jessica Swan, former ABC, but now law student. I am really interested to hear from the panel, and I'm sure that there's many people in the room as well who would have thoughts on this. I'm thinking of the case of Annika Smethurst and what happened with her, with the federal police raiding her house. So whilst that went up to the High Court, and whilst obviously they acknowledged the warrant was unlawful, do you think that the laws that we've got in Australia are enough to give her the personal remedy that she deserves? I'd be really interested to hear, A, on that, but also more broadly, what's the sentiment like in the media at the moment among journalists around that? Thank you.
Thank you. If I can jump in quickly before deferring to my peers, I would say that there's nowhere near enough safeguards for journalists. And what's happened with convergence, which worries me particularly, is that the diversity that we had within media, the ability to stand as a group independently, is being eroded. And if you look at the moment, and I choose no other example than you look at 9 Media Group now, which is Channel 9, which is a powerhouse, Fairfax, which is a powerhouse, and in this market 3AW, which is a powerhouse. I mean, you've got 3 of the strongest, toughest media groups now as one. Now, when I was running news, we actually had the luxury of, because we're all independent, we could use our budgets the way we wanted as news directors, we actually had an FOI specialist, somebody whose sole role was to do and lodge freedom of information applications day in, day out. And we got so many good stories from doing that. And it was old style investigative journalism. It didn't take months, it just took a lot of money and a fair bit of determination. So I think that is a black mark. A lot of the newsrooms now don't have that luxury. Newsrooms are being cut. They're being asked to do more with less. And I think in Annika's case, it's a black day. You know, you should have the right. I mean, and I was talking to George about this. If you're wrong, then by all means, whoever you defame has the right to take you to court, and you better make sure you're right. But at the moment, it's intimidation, and it's bullying, and it's a threat that before you even start investigating, you can have your personal liberty taken from you, your assets taken. That's not good for journalism, in my view. So I feel quite strongly about that.